Cause I can't really say what I want to say, but I can. But when we set that,
something like that, yeah.
If we set that tone, you know what I mean? Like, Drama Kings Podcast, back with another episode. We in here, the boys, Ken and Rob. Holler at them, y'all.
Hey man, Drama Kings Podcast, your favorite host, Ken. I've been drinking, man. I forgot my name for a second, bro. But, you know, holler at them, Rob.
Hey man, this is my nigga Ken, my boy Avis. You know what it is, boy.
We in here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me ask you a question.
I ain't even been drinking. I forgot my train of thought.
What does the term "get it sexy" mean to you?
Tell me.
Have you ever been anywhere? Right? Have you ever been anywhere in an environment? Let's just say you in the gym, and you feel like wherever you was at, just one example in the gym, wherever you was at, the culture of the activity in that environment has been sexualized. For example, you in the gym, all you want to do, you trying to do some squats, but you got Shawty over here with, she got her OnlyFans, so she in there getting back shots in front of the mirror, and you can't even work out, man. Come on, man. Yeah, man, I got a problem with that.
But look, bro, but she working out though.
Oh man, bro. But why though?
Why she working out?
No. Hold on, you might got something now.
If you're working out, you're supposed to be working out with the common goal to gain or lose.
It's over-sexualization, man. We can't do nothing.
You can't be in there trying to, you're gaining, but what you gaining is you trying to gain OnlyFans subscribers.
It's over-sexualized. You can't even be healthy because it's over-sexualized.
Hold on. But how you know she got her OnlyFans though?
Because she got the phone out.
And it's a link in the live.
And avid subscribe.
I know you done seen it, brother.
I mean, I'm saying.
You have an idea what I'm talking about?
But
you can't automatically just assume.
You can't just assume that she's selling sex
content
because she working out.
But what you're saying,
it's way more women that just work out and post workout videos, and they whole basis of their content is, working out and fitness and health. Way more of them than.
You can't say because a woman wants to feel good about herself is selling, if she's trying to sell something. But your point I think you're trying to make is that, why does it seem like wherever you go, things are just overly sexualized?
That's exactly what it is. If you in a restaurant.
Because we fucking.
Okay, check it out. Right on. Hey man, some of that shit I
mean,
man. Hold on now.
That's what it is, man.
Let me dissect it. Let me navigate you. Check him out. We in brunch, right? Why you on the furniture? Twerking. Come on now. Why are you on the furniture, man? You understand? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You at brunch and you getting, back shots again of the ass, right? Because you want everybody to know you at brunch with the ass out. Come on now. Just eat your food, man. Why we can't eat the food?
But
why I gotta go
you can't say you can't
say. Okay, hold on.
Who over-sexualizes that though?
Yeah,
men or women?
Women.
Why?
Well, because
probably men.
Because of the men gullibility of it.
Nah, it's probably men. Because at the same time, who are we to say that she's actually trying to shake her ass for the man?
You get where I'm coming from, though, right? Look, let me put it to you this way. This is what I mean. If you are in an environment and the activity in that environment has nothing to do with any type of sexually orientated activity, but people introduce that with the example of being brunch, you want to twerk and dance and blah, 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 and third, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, who's responsible for that? But why is it a must that we have to over-sexualize things now? Things that never had anything to do with something that was sexually oriented. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
I think you're talking about two different things.
I'm not talking about strip clubs, and that's we know what you're going in there for.
But that's not necessarily.
Why you gotta be twerking in the gym? Why you gotta be showing the ass shots in the gym?
But it's like Ken
coffee
said,
shop, brunch. You know what I mean?
But even if you see a woman show her body like in the gym, 9 times out of 10, she looking at her figure.
But that's the point I was finna piggyback off of.
Looking at her shape.
Who's to say who like he said, who is the one that's judging and saying it's over-sexualized? the man and the woman. Because just because you had
I get what
because you
coming
had brunch and you twerking don't
So,
necessarily mean you're
okay.
trying to be sexual. You just might be having a good time.
But
So
it
you as a
just-
man gonna look at it and be like, damn, she's shaking her
It's
ass.
majority of these
But
dudes' fault, man.
that's what
I'm
it
gonna
is,
be
though.
real with you.
Go ahead, let it on what you talking about.
Because you can't how can you even put in your mind, you can have a desire, you can look at a woman, you can be attracted to her, you can look at her physique, you can say, okay, all the above, she got it. But men, just be 100, men have sex with who they can. Women have sex with who they want.
I feel like it's
so a lot of men that over-sexualize things. You are talking about a woman that's probably way out of your league to begin with.
Okay.
What you worried about? What you worried about the baddest woman in the gym twerking for
on live?
If you know you ain't even got a chance at it.
In person,
if you know you ain't even got a chance at her.
In person, men are over-sexualized. And on social media, women are over-sexualized.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a difference. Because on social media, women post their bodies for attention, things. But in person, you don't really get too many women that actually do that.
You saying men in person are over sexualized because they have a desire.
Because you can actually see it in person. So when you go out and you see a woman with a nice body, your mind automatically might take you to damn, she look good. Damn, you automatically may be thinking sexual thoughts. Women don't do that necessarily. They're not. I don't think women are actually, like he said, taking their phone out trying to be sexy. I think they might be just,
What about?
I think they do it just as much as men, but who's putting it on Front Street? It's the men that's putting it on Front Street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
Well, how about this then? What about in the music industry? Things are being over sexualized.
Sex sells.
Yeah, sex sells.
Sex sells, but is that the only thing that sells? Is that the only thing that we can produce and promote because it's selling? Like every aspect, as of right now today, nearly 90% of the music industry is sexualized.
Yeah, but all the female rappers pretty much look good. So.
Not even just. I'm talking about men and women. In the music industry, men are always.
Nah, I feel like more women talk about sex than men in rap.
Dudes,
we talk about we fucked that
certified
bitch,
lover boy,
but that's not sexual.
Yeah, more women talk about it.
More women talk about
it.
Okay. But
a female's rap lyrics are gonna be a lot more of how good,
Well, when I was
body parts, how good, what they do.
When I was talking about men, I'm talking about when they talking about look at Shawty with the look at the ass on Shawty, blah blah blah, body built, BBL done. That's rap nowadays. Well, that's music nowadays as far as men are concerned. And of course, you got women twerking on the headlights at the red light, all that old shit. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we talking about female organs.
But it's
and the colors and shades at this point.
That sells for women because, like I mentioned, they go out, they get enhanced.
So it's tolerable because it sells.
I'm not saying it's tolerable, but I'm saying though it's a package.
Would you consider that's over sexualization? Like, do you got to go that far? Like,
yeah,
is that
I hate it because it's like
that's the point I'm trying to get as far as the music industry is concerned.
Man,
that's too much, man. You're over sexualizing the industry, B.
Man,
like everybody, not everybody's.
But look at Rhapsody. What's her name? Rhapsody. She don't do that, but nobody really knows her like that, and she can rap way better than 90% of like what's on the radio.
Man, women.
But she's not talking about sex, so it's not.
Boy, that ass super fat. I ain't lying.
That boy know the music.
That joint kind of hot. I ain't gonna lie, that joint got
women don't even look good for men. They not doing that shit for men, bro. They doing that shit for women.
Yeah, for each other.
So you think over sexualization is in part fueled by competition of personality, personas? Yes. What are we talking about? Women versus women.
Women is not. Women aren't going to get BBLs just specifically to say, "Oh, I want this man to look at me." If they're doing it because the next woman did it, and they got to stay. They feel as if they have to stay, relevant within, what's going on.
Well, if you ask me,
I won't even say it's women versus women. I see where you're going with that.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying. women like looking good. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? They like looking good.
That was gonna be my next point.
You know what I'm saying?
What I was gonna say is, it seems like in this day and age, a woman will try to build herself up to be untouchable by a man, and that's like the thing to do. Having
When you
an
say
image,
untouchable, what you mean?
like, okay, like I'm so bad, like, but can't none of these dudes have.
But that's been kind of like, you know, you've been
like
seeing
you're not
women-
even doing it for the sake
the
of.
baddest woman getting hit.
There you go. But this is what I'm saying, because they trying to build themselves up to be trophies as far as a competition, not necessarily natural like attraction. Because if you are who you are and you want to be with who you want to be with, you're gonna do it regardless of what you look like or what you wear, how you carry yourself on social media. You know what I'm saying? How many followers you got. But now it's like, oh, I gotta put all this in the recipe of me being a trophy or a prize, just to say that can't none of y'all have me.
I don't even think it's that. I just think women.
You
I
understand
just
where I'm
think they
coming from?
like looking good. How many times you see a woman and you like?
There's a lot of women that don't care about
that's
this.
a nice looking woman, and then you see the dude she with, and you be like,
I feel like it's both, but I do feel like it's
You understand
validation.
where I'm coming from?
saying?
I do feel like it's validation. Like a lot of women want to be validated.
From who
You
though?
know, like just from
The
both
social standard.
sides. Yeah,
The
from
social standard
from both
has
sides.
to validate them. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? From both sides. That's why you have a lot of women that have like they already look good, but then they go try to enhance themselves and make themselves worse than what they were from the get go.
And they'll promote it.
Yeah, they're promoted.
You know, getting.
But is it
'cause it's-
validation though?
It is.
Remember, plastic surgery used to be frowned upon.
Exactly. But
It used to be
everything
like,
in the
I think
90s,
she got some work done.
Everything
And
in
they're
the
like, nah,
90s
This is real. This ain't plastic. It's real.
everything in the 90s that was shamed is now like praised.
It's over-sexualized because there's so much of an abundance of it. It's like we can't do nothing but allow it now. At this rate, like who are we fooling? Like let's just do it, right? But it becomes amplified, and now it's everywhere in everything, every environment, every activity, every social activity. I'm talking about social activities. You know, music.
Link in bio.
Yeah, man. You know, the birth of OnlyFans, the birth of selling content, feet pictures, this is sexual. Like, what the fuck going on, brother?
When we was coming up, stripping was forbidden. Like girls didn't want
It
you
was
to know they
frowned
was
upon.
They didn't want you to know they was stripping.
It was frowned upon. Like they was like, oh, you are such and such. Now it's just like
now it's like, you know, like
they getting married.
facts.
If they're going after them, not to say,
I don't know.
Understand?
I don't know if you can contribute that to over-sexualization though.
It is
Well,
because
when it's in
it
abundance,
is over sexual because it's to the point now it's not. You don't have to hide it because there's been so
Exactly.
much other
There's
things.
an abundance of it.
Yes, an abundance of, you know, other things that have made like sex to the point
Sex,
like like it's
sexual-
cool, like it's like
sex has made its way into social activities.
Yeah.
We had brunch twerking on the tables, brother. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, that's over-sexualization.
But why? But see, that's the thing though. Why do niggas take twerking and sex and put them in one?
Well,
Why it can't just be a form of dancing?
'Cause you
who's-
shaking
why,
that
why
ass?
was
It
twerk?
don't matter.
Why was twerk even
It
a
don't
thing?
matter.
How did twerk even become a thing?
but it's always been the same. It's
still-
always
I'm
been
shaking
related
I'm
to
shaking this prize in front of these niggas.
but it's always been related
I'm gonna
to
show you niggas how this ass work, and can't none of y'all touch it.
facts. It's always been related to
Come on, B.
No, it's
I don't
always
know
been
about that.
twerking has always been related to sex.
I don't know about that.
It has.
I don't
Because
see- I
before
don't
they was
see
calling
how-
it twerking in the 90s, they was just calling it booty shaking, and that came from Uncle Luke and them, and all they was talking about was fucking.
And you know how that lasted.
It
You
was
know how the
always
world
been-
looked at that.
But no, I get what you're saying,
him talk.
Ken.
Go ahead,
No,
let him
hold
run.
on. I get what you're saying, but it's because of us. We men have deemed that like not women. Women shouldn't be condoned and say that they shouldn't twerk, you know, because like you said, to them it's a form of dancing. So we shouldn't look at it and automatically associate it with sex. You're right, that's just how it's been.
If you go to any, let's just say you go to you just one day you just say fuck it, I'm gonna get up and go to the club. You know you do your thing, grow up. You dib and dabble. Women don't even dance with men.
No, they don't. That's why I said that's why, like he said,
So
go back to the point of what he was saying.
But I'm just saying, who is making it sexual? These are women out having fun. Niggas watching them and niggas think, oh, sex. but they dancing.
Why
not even with the dudes.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. What
at least when we was in middle school coming up, when you go to the dance, at least you got rolled up. They got on you.
That's
not even happening no more.
That's true, but you also got to think about twerking. There's no more other dancing that women do. So when they go, they twerking.
What is the inspiration?
Exactly. So if it's a dance, who is sexualizing it? You can twerk in jeans.
You shaking that ass and you shaking that
prize.
You
shaking that prize in front of these niggas that can't touch it. Check this out. Where does the inspiration for that type of dance come from if they doing it amongst themselves? Look what kind of music they listen to when they doing it. They sure ain't listening to Sade.
It's gonna be
they gonna listen to some overly sexualized music and do overly sexualized things in a social environment.
People dirty wine. They dirty wine the slow songs. They groove and grind. You can say the same thing about that.
And every time you do that, whenever you with your girl and you doing that, the first thing you want to you want to do next.
With who?
He said
that's you and somebody with your girl. That's you and somebody who's
what about girl on girl?
That's you and somebody who's in a sexual space with each other though. How can I sexualize what Jane Doe got going on? I'm making a facade in my mind that don't even exist about a woman that I don't even know.
That's true. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with what you're saying.
It can go both ways.
It can go both ways. You feel me?
Yeah, it can.
Listen, ladies, we're not trying to say that you can't twerk.
Some of that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Man. Nobody's trying to say that. I don't want this to be taken out of concept and say when you twerk, we automatically trying to come and fuck you. That's not what we're saying.
No, not at all.
Not at all. You feel me? Like it shouldn't be like that. You know, but like you said, in certain spaces, certain environments,
it's like how does this activity fit here?
Yeah. That's
like how do we arrive at this is what we doing in this environment?
Yeah.
Out of all the things that's to be done, you know what I'm saying?
Shaking your ass at brunch,
smoking hookah at brunch is stupid as fuck to me. So shaking ass shouldn't be above smoking at the table. Blowing smoke on your eggs.
We talking about we talking about just sexualization.
But I'm saying though, you can put all that.
If you want to
you can put all that in the same category.
So it's almost like that's what comes with brunch now. That's like a package.
And what's that brunch? You playing loud music.
Okay.
Niggas didn't play dance music at restaurants before. That shit, you know.
So you saying it's the niggas that's ruining it?
I'm saying right now in 2024, where we at, it's about what makes $1. And if I got
we selling our souls for $1.
We ain't selling our souls. We just getting paid.
If you
putting hookah and letting females shake their ass and selling niggas selling sections at brunch spots.
I know. I'm aware. And guess what they doing in them sections?
That's what I'm saying. So it's all
the
about,
only reason I asked
because
we done been out, and we done seen it a few times. That's how it kind of sparked this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is fresh on the mind. This ain't nothing that we've been cooking up for no long time. It just kind of it was a conversation of like, come on, man, what y'all doing? We just trying to get some waffles, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What is y'all doing twerking on a joint up in here?
I think sometimes people be too uptight. If you can easily go to snooze.
Right.
You ain't got to go to Chapman and Kirby.
And with this,
so then let's put
you can go to First Watch.
Let's put it in that aspect then.
Have your waffle over there.
Like you said. Okay, let's put it in. Let's not put it in the aspect of twerking. No. Let's just not put it in the aspect of twerking in. Let's put it in the aspect of over-sexualizing, like when you going like you said, if you're not going to Chapman and Kirby for brunch, but you going to First Watch, why you out here wearing booty shorts and all that to like First Watch? That type of situation.
Now listen. Now, let me to argue that. Why the fuck do we care what people are wearing?
Because you got kids. Would you want your kid? Would you want to take?
That's what I was saying.
Chapman and Kirby is the atmosphere. Like
would
we
you
just
take
said.
Your kids there?
Do you want to take your kids? You wouldn't feel a certain type of way if you go to First Watch and the girl got heels on and her ass out?
How many times have you seen it at First Watch? You not gonna see it.
How about this?
But you may see it.
I'm just saying. But the thing is, the places that y'all are talking about are places it's a club that sells food, that sells eggs.
Not at 1 p.m.
You know what I'm saying?
Brunch hours.
It's still, but I'm saying it's a club that sells eggs. You know what I'm saying? That's why would I get if you selling hookah, you playing rap music. Or whatever you want to call it.
But does that make it right? So you saying that?
That's the establishment you at.
But then that doesn't. But you trying to say that you kind of saying that because what you're kind of saying because what they offer is a pass. Like, well, you know what you just because they're selling hookah, because they got hookahs in other places. They got hookahs in Indian.
I was about to get it. I was going to make an analogy.
It's creating a party atmosphere.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We've been to Breakfast Club plenty of times. You know, people be in line. They put on what they put on. They look nice.
I got something for you.
What type of music playing at Breakfast Club?
If I recall, it was.
If you recall, probably if you can recall, maybe even none.
I was gonna say it was maybe light jazz.
How many people you seen?
Like old school.
How many people you seen twerking on the table?
Nobody.
Exactly.
Well, check this out. Let's just say you in first watch with your family. It's your anniversary. Something happened in the family, and it's an anniversary. For reason we calling all areas of the family here. You know, you got your auntie there, your in-laws there, your third cousin from this side over there, and here come that dancing nigga with that muscle shirt on with the joints on. What you gonna do then? That's sexualization. Is that not sexualization?
I don't know who.
That dancing motherfucker.
I ain't
glow, the big glow.
All the women that I've ever seen come in say they hate him. They can't stand him.
But look what he doing. So when you were showing, he in his joint showing his quads out, right? Because understand, we're not trying to bash no women. That motherfucker does that sexualization. You won't call it that because you a man,
Yeah,
but a woman will call it that.
It definitely
a
is.
woman will say,
because he coming up grinding on a woman out of out the blue.
Exactly. Because a mother will say, "Hey man, don't do that around this table." Am I right or wrong? That's sexualization.
It is.
Would you want that? What you gonna do as a male? As the head of your household, the lion in your pack. What you gonna do? You gonna let him do it? You gonna let him frolic around your motherfucking tribe? I mean your pride. What is it called? Pride. What you gonna do?
The same dude, he's dressed like he's going to a gym.
No, my boy got the height, so he got the 19.
He's dressed like he not dressed like he going to the gym.
Okay, I'm gonna give you that.
Yeah, he is.
You right,
but he's not in the gym setting.
That's the point.
You sexualize it when you look at that person and you put sex in the same realm.
No, you sexualizing it when you sexualizing it in his case. You sexualizing it the moment you stop. The moment you stop just regularly dancing and then you start going up to a woman, that's when you sexualize.
Hold on.
That's when you sexualize.
Hold on. Prime example.
He can dance.
No. What did you just say?
Go ahead.
You said go up to a woman. That's very different.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what he does. You creating an action that creates a reaction. That's different.
You introducing sex into the activity.
He said go up to a woman. In every scenario where y'all use women, y'all never said the women was coming and twerking in front of the dude with booty in his face. That's very different.
That is different.
So that's not valid.
If you ask me, no, it's valid because look he's not in the gym valid? Because you said he's not in the gym. He's wearing very revealing clothes. He's dancing in a very seductive, promiscuous way. He may be a male, but dude,
man, that nigga
you ain't got to do that shit.
That shit ain't seductive.
What you mean?
Ain't no bitches looking at rerun
You get
dance.
But look, again, would you say that any reasonable mother with, let's say, younger age kids, would they be like, well, you think at maybe
he grinding, the nigga grinding his hips?
At the very least, they might call him in and say, hey, you think you can get him to tone it down some? Would you say that'd be a fair request?
Yeah.
Sexualization.
Because the nigga like 300 pounds.
He's sexual.
It doesn't matter if
toning it down. It ain't like the nigga got
put some clothes on.
It ain't like the nigga got his nuts
if he had on a Nike tech
shaking
suit,
his nuts in people's face. That's very different.
If he had a Nike tech suit on, it'd be cool. But he's very revealing.
That's very.
And let me go back on my statement. It's not just because he's going up. If he's just pop locking like he do, if he just pop locking, that's fine. But he start before he even goes up to the woman. He start whining, grinding his hips, and then he goes up.
Come on, bro.
So that's the same thing as if a woman is in there, she's dancing. That's cool. But the moment you start getting on the couch, popping your ass, left cheek, right cheek, that's sexualization.
I ain't never.
You gotta go look at the tapes.
I'm just not gonna lie, bro.
My boy, he like, bro.
You can pick 100 women and they gonna look at that shit and they never gonna think of that, that nigga is sexualized. That shit crazy.
He's sexualizing that environment with his activity because in the environment where you eating breakfast with your family,
you can't say so. You're looking at like not in that way. No Diddy, no homo. You're not looking at it in that way. But what I'm saying is this: if Chris Brown was doing the same thing, bro, it'd be sexualized. If he was doing the same thing, bro.
Is that a fair assessment?
That's a fair assessment.
So you can't look.
But
That's,
Chris
you
Brown
can't.
is
You can't.
somebody. Chris Brown is a person that women are looking at
Chris
and they're
Brown-
thinking sex.
Chris
But
Brown
no, but it's still the act.
is a human.
It's still the no. You're taking the act out. And
Chris Brown is a human.
You're taking
so
the
it
act
don't
out.
matter.
You're taking the act out and saying just because of the person, the women don't find the person
We
attractive.
talking about humans and they behavior.
No. But what I'm saying is he's taking the act out of it. It's still a sexual act though, no matter who's doing it.
We need to ban that dancing motherfucker, man.
Chris Brown.
It would still be over sexualized in the environment.
Look at the type of dancing that Chris Brown do. You look at he dancing. It's an art, but it's a million bitches that feel like they want to do something with Chris Brown. That's where the sexualization part comes in.
The sexualization part comes in when he starts.
Charlie Wilson
no,
did
the
the same shit.
the
Nobody is
behavior.
thinking
But
that.
Charlie Wilson not grinding his hips and shit, bro. Like he's not whining and he's not.
Let me kill your statement. If Charlie Wilson got on stage and did the same shit Chris Brown did, same dance moves, is that sexualization? Charlie Wilson.
If he was,
Yes.
yeah, it is.
You're looking
Y'all
at it.
niggas capping, bro.
No,
we
because
talking
you're
about the
looking.
behavior.
We're talking about the behavior, not who finds it attractive, bro.
The behavior don't matter.
Yes, it does.
He's
The behavior
he's
matters because
dancing.
it's sexual behavior,
He's dancing.
not sexual thoughts. We're not talking about sexual
We're not
thoughts.
talking about sexual thoughts. We're talking about.
But you can't say sexualization. And sexualization comes.
I think you missed.
If Martha Stewart was at brunch, if Martha Stewart was at brunch,
Right here.
that's
You wouldn't.
if Martha Stewart was at brunch, that's still sexualization.
If
Why
Martha
is she
Stewart-
shaking her
if Martha
ass?
Stewart was-
Like,
if
Yeah, what
Martha-
you doing here?
what you doing? That's the same thing as Megan Thee Stallion. Even though Megan Thee Stallion, I'm gonna be like, damn, that shit look good. It's
Can you-
still
can you stop this man?
No, because the act.
Because he sound crazy.
How is it?
And you realize it
We're
now
talking
that
about
you sound
the
crazy
act.
with him.
No, I
No,
don't,
we're
brother.
talking about
You-
the act,
you-
bro.
you wrong.
If Martha Stewart,
You said
got-
you wouldn't-
hold
you
on,
would-
hold on. If Martha Stewart got on stage, Martha Stewart, if she was at, let's just say Chapman and Kirby, let's just use that for an example, and she's
Shout out
dancing,
Chapman and Kirby.
she dancing, you gonna think the same thing that
If she's dancing
you gonna
in a
think the
sexual
same thing
manner,
that if Megan Thee Stallion was up there, you gonna think the same thing.
if Martha Stewart and Megan Thee Stallion were doing the same exact
If
routine,
Martha Stewart got up there and spent 10 minutes and then Megan Thee Stallion, and then she came down and Megan Thee Stallion did the same thing, you gonna have the same thoughts in your mind?
we're not talking about thoughts. We're talking about the behavior.
You gonna have the same thoughts
We're
in your
not talking
mind?
about the thoughts. We're talking about
It's
the
still
behavior.
sexual
It's
behavior,
still sexual
bro.
behavior.
That's what we're talking about.
But we not.
We
No,
talking
you gotta
about-
take out Chapman and Kirby. You said because you said that's a party atmosphere. So of course there you're not. We're talking about over sexual.
It's
When we say over
tolerated.
sexualized,
Tolerated.
we're talking about in manner and places that is not a party atmosphere.
activity is
That
just not
activity
really-
is
The,
not.
the first example y'all gave was the gym where women are allowed.
No,
to,
he gave the
where
gym. I
women
didn't-
are
I didn't
allowed
agree
to
with the
wear
gym.
Spandex.
I didn't
No,
agree
no,
with
I
booty
the
said-
gym.
shorts,
no, I
and
said-
they are allowed to turn and look in the mirror and look at
I
themselves.
said on live, on camera.
Why?
When
What
you
does it
create,
matter?
when you creating sexual content in a place where you're supposed to be.
How is that? Why?
You
Hold on.
creating
Okay, let me
sexual
ask you a
content.
question. I'm finna cook them. Why is it sexual content?
If you taking shots of your ass,
Why is it sexual content?
because it's your sexual parts.
Why
Because-
is it
no,
sexual content?
no, it's sexual.
Because you're thinking about what you can do sexually to that person.
What's she thinking
No,
about?
it's sexual
why
content.
should a
No,
woman-
I got you.
Exactly.
I got you.
Why
No,
should
no,
a
no.
wo- Why should a woman posting herself at the gym be sexual content?
Because
Why?
a man not going in front of the camera putting his dick out and what's it call it?
So is
a
that-
man
is that
man's
be-
not doing that.
Can a nigga go to the gym and work his dick out?
I mean,
I'm
brother,
saying he's not going and putting all
Can
like
a nigga is
listen,
or glutes?
you
or
can-
glutes? Do you not go to the gym?
you
and work glutes
do
out?
but it's
Okay.
no it's how
Nah,
you
brother.
no it's how you present it when you
No.
know it's how it's some women that go no listen it's
knows
some
what
women
we
it's some
talking
women
about. He
it's
don't
some
wanna
women
be-
that you see
No. He
no
know
you
what we
you know
talking
how to
about.
you know how to differentiate it. It's some women that you see on Instagram who worked out and she's just showing a simple picture of her working out, and
Right
then there's
on.
other women that's putting up a whole arch.
they got the
Doing
joint on the
everything.
floor.
What's the difference?
The difference
You
is that
amplifying the image of your sexual parts, brother. That's what I'm talking about.
What's the
in the
difference?
name of
The
working
only-
out. In the
only-
name of working out.
What's
You're
the-
saying,
it
oh, I
ain't
was
no-
working
it's
out, but
not
you're
no
really showing your ass, man. You really out here trying to show
So
your
are you
ass.
saying you don't understand where we coming from?
Y'all sound crazy.
No. That's not what I asked you.
Y'all sound crazy.
Hold on, let's
y'all
get a baseline. Are you saying you don't?
cannot take sexual thoughts out of
I'm gonna
sexualization?
still answer the question when you finish.
can't. I don't know how.
So you saying you don't understand where we coming from?
The act, bro.
Are you telling me that you have you have no understanding and comprehension where we coming from? Our point of view.
I want you to give me a reputable example.
That's not what I asked you though.
That's all I'm
No, but just let's try to answer yes or no and focus on the question. Are you saying you don't understand where me and Robert coming from?
He didn't do the same thing.
He always do that. He always do that.
Exactly.
No, look,
Exactly.
okay,
Nah, you can't do that. You always do the same thing, bro.
Do what?
Exactly.
Well,
always do the same
y'all
thing.
shouldn't tolerate it, but let's try to focus on the question. Are you saying you have no idea where we coming from?
I have an idea.
He said, no, I'm not gonna let you do that because, like I said, you just did that, bro.
What I did?
You just did that. If he has an idea, he's still saying, give an example
Give an example of what?
of what you're talking about.
I want you to give me. I want you to give me an example of. Give me an example where the thought of sex is not you hiding the thought of sex. If the big gorilla dude is gyrating his nuts in front of somebody, that's his sexual organ.
If we going
He's
no,
gyrating
if we going to
a woman-
HEB and it's a big no disrespect. If we going to HEB and it's a plus size woman with her ass all the way out. And then there's another woman who looks good, and this plus size woman, she doesn't look good in the face. And she got her ass out, butt cheeks out and all that, right? And then you have another woman who's attractive. You're saying that, it's only sexualized because this woman is attractive. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the behavior is that both of them came in HEB with their ass out.
When you hit the corner and you see that ass, what's the first thing you thinking about?
Man, if I had that ass.
Come on, man.
But it's still over-sexualized on both parts. It's on both parts, like we said.
I agree with what you're saying. I'm saying that's not what I'm talking about.
That's not what we saying.
I understand what you're saying, but
so that's a yes.
You cannot take out the thought of having sex. You can't.
I'm not going.
But nobody even
let me tell you, if that same woman came in and a gay dude seen her and he ain't pay her no attention, but she with her ass out,
he might say, she didn't get her little ass up out of here.
He might.
Okay.
He might. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's why I asked you, would you think that a mother who saw a big dancing gorilla man, would it be a reasonable request to, get management, hey, you think y'all can ask that dude to come tone this down? Because they're not thinking about it in a sexual way. They're just like, hey, man, what you doing is not permitted in this environment. That's what I'm talking about.
And I'm glad you said that.
Because you're being real revealing
I'm glad
promiscuous in this environment. Promiscuous is
it's not promiscuous. Thing. It's the fact that he's up dancing.
But
he's not the way he dances.
Come on, bro. You just running away from us,
bro.
now.
Listen, bro. If that man, like he said, a Nike tech suit. If this nigga is standing right here dancing in a Nike tech suit, you're gonna say, man, get this man on, bro. I mean, first watch having breakfast. I don't want him right here in a Nike tech suit. And I don't care what he has on.
It becomes
the
sexual.
Nigga pop locking and dropping it right here.
If he was no, hell no. If he was in first watch with a Nike tech suit on, pop locking, you're gonna look at it, but you not. You may, unless you're Karen, you're gonna probably.
That's what I'm saying.
Unless it's excessive, and he just keep on going on.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's not what we're saying. We're saying is when he starts being sexualized, when he starts doing
when you take when you put on the minimum amount of clothes, when you oil yourself up, that's what he doing.
And you're grinding and you're humping,
wine.
Come on, bro.
Jesus Christ.
My man be oiling himself up. He got on the skinniest of muscle shirts. He got on that string rope joint. He don't have a straight wife beater on. He got that rope joint that go way down here, like Arnold Schwarzenegger used to wear.
The nigga eat food like Popeye when Popeye got strong. The nigga eat food and then it just turned sexual. Like, oh, the fries just made me want to grind.
And then he be hitting a titty joint like that. You know what I'm talking about? When he,
that shit not. Yeah. That shit ain't sexual, dog. That shit fucking crazy, stupid.
That shit
the nigga look like fucking. Nigga look like Donkey Kong.
But he's still done. But listen,
from the ladder to ladder, bro.
You have a daughter. You have a daughter. You have a daughter. So he's in and out. It's not like you said. Hold on. You just said it's the way. Okay, it's where you at. You said. Okay, well, you at brunch, so we get at a pass because you creating this environment. In and out, bro.
Y'all use it, but y'all just use the same example about a grocery store with women just walking, just normally walking.
But they got their ass out, bro. They got the whole.
If a plus size and a regular size, if they got on booty shorts, it's booty shorts.
It's booty shorts regardless.
Hold on. But you can't make it. So when I said he dressed like he's going to the gym, Y'all inputted dancing to make it sexual.
Because
that's what he does.
Because
I'm
it was
just saying,
intentional for him to put that type of outfit on.
But you made it.
When you
but
don't have to do it.
Hold on.
But you gave him an action to make it sexual. You didn't give the woman in the grocery store an action. You can't like moving the goalpost.
No, you not, bro. Because
you can't give him an action.
No, listen. He can. This we only speaking about.
We just use breakfast. We just use Breakfast Club.
No,
and we're spot is the same thing.
We're describing this one. We're describing this one person because
talk about
that. Hold on.
Promiscuous thoughts.
We're describing this one person because that all goes into his package of what he's doing. He's putting on revealing. That's just like, okay, the girl in HEB, she ain't twerking, but she still got her ass out. So you don't have to even give her an act. She still came into this grocery store with her booty out.
I think that applies more to what he's saying.
Thank you.
That will fit. But what we talking about is over. No. When you say the woman just wearing clothes that may be revealing, yeah. But if you just say, like you said, hit the corner, and my reaction was, you know what I mean? Then that's my fault.
No, it's not. It's both of y'all fault, but she's still sexualizing your mind, your thoughts, and everybody in here because she came in here with her whole ass. I'm not talking about tight jeans. I'm talking about if she got boy shorts on in HEB.
But twerking on the hood of your car in traffic, twerking on the brunch tables, I mean, you at the gym, got the camera angle because you doing squats. You got the camera angled up so it's focused on your ass. You ain't doing no arm. You ain't did not one arm workout. Your whole content is all ass.
That shouldn't matter though.
It's sexualized activity, bro. How is that not a sexualized activity?
Because you using the gym. That's a very you
can sexualize anything.
Let me ask you this.
You out of the ballpark with it, bro.
We can sexualize this podcast if we brought women in bikinis in here.
Hold on.
Would you not agree with that?
That's women in bikinis.
Hold on. Let me ask you this.
You don't agree with that?
Hold on. You don't think that it's no OnlyFans women that go in the gym and
that's what
specifically
I said.
to sell their OnlyFans?
Right there. Here go the link. You want the
Do you think they just really going in there just to work out?
I can show you a bunch of them.
I'm talking about the ones that's OnlyFans.
Hold on. The ones that sell sex as a profession.
That's sexualization of the gym.
No, bro. If you didn't know that same woman had an OnlyFans, you wouldn't give a damn.
We give a damn because we don't know that initially. But if you sexualize this activity,
what did he just do? Did he just prove my point? Can you put his ass in the frying pan?
Bro, you gotta talk. Try to talk in the mic, bro.
Did he just prove my point? Can you throw him in the frying pan and put some oil on him?
I ain't gonna lie.
Answer him.
I ain't gonna lie. Maybe you wasn't trying to, but you did just prove the point about
what
that.
I said.
You don't even know what you said.
If your initial strategy or whatever to go in the gym.
No, you messed up. If what he's saying is this: if your goal is to sell sex, then of course you're gonna be sexualized.
That's not what I'm talking about.
But that's what you just said.
That's what you just said.
Oh, well, I didn't mean to say that. Well, look, if you in the gym, and just like he said, what if I'm just working out? But why are you only showing your ass then, and why are you recording it?
Why do you have a problem with her showing her ass?
I don't have a problem. I'm saying over-sexualizing activities that does not have any that place there.
Okay, let me ask
maybe
you
it's how you use. Maybe it's how you use the equipment in the gym. Then maybe
women,
not say.
Okay, are women attracted to men's physique?
Yeah.
Is it sexualized that a man record himself bench pressing?
It depends.
No. Yes or no? Like you said.
Yeah.
How?
Because
cap, bro.
Because if my man,
Bobby Smurder cap.
If my man put some oil on himself,
it
right?
don't matter, bro.
They ain't doing all that.
Don't matter, bro.
Why you won't record the rest of the activities like the ones that's boring? Why you not?
Nah, I gotta cook you. bro. I gotta cook you. Cause then that would be okay. Then that would be proving Ken point again. That would be saying it's not necessarily like you just said with the HEB thing. It's not necessarily that part. It's the act part. You're going back and contributing to like putting all and all that. But just the act, like he's saying, just the act of me in here showing I'm not doing anything, bro. I'm just showing off my physique.
It's no difference from a woman working out her glutes and then looking in the mirror and showing it versus a nigga going and then in the mirror doing like this.
Now the act is if she start hiking up her, if she starts hiking up her shorts, start twerking on the ground and all that, then she's over-sexualizing what she just did.
You know what I'm saying?
But just the whole aspect of her working out, you can't sit here and say because she's in the gym and she done worked out her glutes that now she's trying to promote herself in a sexual way. You can't do that.
Only the glutes.
Now, if the same dude,
Unless you know she got an OnlyFans. And that because that's her whole target audience is to say, hey, look,
so
I'm working
out. So
out.
if she don't have an OnlyFans, what is it?
You can't say it's subjective.
She's working
out.
No, I'm telling you for a fact she don't. Then what is it?
But she working
but
out.
But you can't say that you can.
It's fitness content. It's millions of women that do it.
Only ass though.
No, go to the page.
I just said only glutes.
Go to. Now, if you go to her page,
if you go to her page and it's just all her ass,
I literally just said that. I said, but you go to the page. I said only ass though. Why you ain't got no arm exercises on there?
On your whole Instagram,
that's what I
on
asked.
Your whole content page, you have no arm.
That's exactly what I asked. And then I said, what's that is?
But you got to take the gym aspect out of it. It's not the gym fault thing.
Because now you creating a scenario that don't exist.
Yeah, you can't say that. I think you kind of trying to.
Y'all really think that doesn't exist?
I think you trying to pull yourself back, bro.
I'm not trying to. It exists for people that selling sex.
I'm not pulling myself back because it's over-sexualization.
It exists for people that's selling sex.
Whether or not y'all defend it or not, that doesn't matter. But like I said, if you got some people, because children go to the same gym that the women do that. Men do that. Just like I said, with the men inserting, like old dancing man insert himself in the environments, like it's the behavior.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You kind of coming off sexist right now when you do that.
What you mean?
Because you're saying that you can't say that a man can be in there with his shirt off and bench press and take a picture of his physique.
I
didn't say that though.
No, but that's what you're insinuating because you're saying that.
I'm not insinuating that.
You are, because you're saying that if a woman just tends to take a picture in the gym of her ass, she's being sexual. She's over-sexualized in the gym. You can't do that.
So what is over-sexualization then?
I would feel like if it was in the gym, the way you're carrying yourself in the gym. If you in there working on your legs, you're spreading your legs wide up, you're looking, you're giving things like that. If you're giving something, yeah, because like he said, your glutes is just a body part.
If you're giving something to us, if a woman comes in here and she does an action that gives us the impression that we want to have sex, that's
because it's like you said. It's like you go to the gym and you work out. You know it's gonna be a bunch of women that come in the gym, same goal as you. You trying to work out, they working out. Your mind is not there sexually. You're trying to work out. The moment she give you that attention, based off what she's doing, like y'all said, the act, not necessarily
the moment your mind does what?
Go to that sexual place.
Thank you, my boy. Cooked.
Who's cooked though?
You got cooked.
Who?
Ken was getting cooked.
You got cooked,
and then
but
you got cooked.
He was in the pan with you. Then he got out and realized what was going on.
I really.
No. Because the big gorilla dude, you was getting cooked because that's still the whole sexual. No matter how you put it, if you swap out Chris Brown for the gorilla dude, no matter whoever you swap out, Martha Stewart, it's all still sexual.
It's different.
It's not.
If you swipe out Chris Brown, if Chris Brown had the same thing on, you swipe it. You paint a picture for women who are very much now. If it's women that's sexually interested in old dude, then I can understand that.
It's not about that. We're not talking about the women there. We're talking about the kids that's in there, the workers who don't want to see that. Just the whole act. And in and out, you should not be grinding your hips.
So women can't be in the gym just not exercising as long as they're in the gym with exercise clothes on. Got it.
I don't know where you at with that.
I don't know where you at, man.
That's what I
Shout out to all the beautiful ladies out there working on their bodies, man.
For real, man.
You feel me?
That spandex be looking good, man.
I'm sorry y'all got to deal with the creeps that feel like you can't.
If you... Okay, maybe the gym was a bad example.
It was horrible.
That nigga wait to the end of the episode.
Look, that's me. Okay, well, look, check this out. If you hogging up the damn workout machine because you trying to shoot some content,
that's what I just said.
Now,
because you worried about how your sexual image.
But now, if you get on
that's
Instagram,
what I'm coming from.
And that same woman, like you get on her Instagram page and it's nothing but camel toes and booty. You don't even see her face.
That's
different.
That was my example, though.
No, that was my reasoning.
Or you could say this. Maybe you could say this. I don't know if it's over-sexualized, but like the women who go to the gym with a full face of makeup. Their whole intentions ain't really to work out. They're in there to try to look sexy, to gain attention and things like that. You feel me? Like that's what they
That's
go.
why when Dancing Man put the oil on
Exactly.
him
But it
and
still
take
ain't-
his
they
ass
still-
in the
even if
fucking
they-
subway.
But you can't.
But
Listen though, you can't jump off the train with him saying he sounds sexist because now you sound sexist because now a woman can't. Content.
No. I'm saying when they go out,
prepares you to do all off the wall stuff.
that's true. But what I'm saying is this: when you go, he's saying like if you're working on. I'm saying the women that don't go to work, that they're not working out. He's saying that they working out and then taking a picture, but we saying that that's just
No,
maybe
I'm talking about
the
during.
end results. I'm saying if you go to the gym with a full-fledged makeup and you taking pictures, you ain't touched nothing. You ain't really did anything in the gym. You was there 30
if I'm
minutes.
trying to get my followers up by doing squats, what's that? If all I got, I'm gonna just go live with my ass only in the shot. You can't even see my face, but you know who profile I belong to. What's that? You just working at? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, but just
which is why I don't like the Gorilla Dude as an example because that's his content. That's what he does.
It's a
but it's still sexualized
it's
content.
a sexualized content.
Content still has to have it still has to have like
an attraction point. Something has to attract the viewers. So
Yeah.
There has to have some type of retention.
Yeah.
Obviously, nobody's gonna look at a live of you just got your bicep right here.
Fact.
But you
Someone,
put an
it wasn't
ass on
work.
there.
It wasn't working for him.
There's people out here that really thinks that the nigga can dance.
It wasn't working for him.
And they enjoy his dance
when he was in the gym. So what he did, he said, "Let me turn it up a little bit.
Let me go. And
Let me go
disrupt the
and
peace."
start the because, like I said, it wouldn't be a problem. It wouldn't be a problem if dude was just pop locking. But then once you start thrusting your hips, pulling women up to you, grinding and all that, and in and out. That's Taco Bell. Come on,
pulling
bro.
women to your body. That's different. I can't. To me. That's not in the same ballpark.
We gonna find out, man. Just keep your behavior in an appropriate environment. I guess is the
Hey, women, man,
general
don't be
you know what
afraid
I'm
to
saying?
look good out here, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
we
just
appreciate.
Don't be
I
afraid to
appreciate
look
you.
good out here.
Take all the pictures you want, man.
keep your activities in the appropriate environment. Damn, is that too much to ask? You gotta is that too much to ask?
It's not.
You can twerk at brunch. Sometimes just tone it down a little bit. You feel me? It depends on if you see just be respectful of everybody, man. I feel like that point. You know what I'm saying? If it's kids in here, you know what I'm saying? Set a better example. You can still have fun. I'm not telling you don't have fun. You get the mimosas in you want to shake that ass, sexy red, come on, it's cool. When you start putting both hands on your knees and you dropping it low to the ground and there's 6 and 7 year olds in here, you feel me?
Man.
That's
kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? But
that's all we saying, man.
Let's stop trying to control adults and keep your kids out of places where it's finna get there.
Like
can we stop doing that?
For God forbid a child walks into Chapman and Kirby.
But
Can we stop doing that?
Hold on, but at the same time,
can you take your family of 6 to
at the same time, if Chapman and Kirby before 8:00 is allowing kids to come in, then why we gotta stay out of here? If this place is this establishment and saying kids can be in here.
I mean,
that's crazy to say kids can't go in public places.
It's still,
you can go to Lost and Found up until like 9:00, I believe, with your child.
As a parent, you are still in charge of your child's censorship.
But you still shouldn't have to avoid going to public places because people want to act like
it's a million other places you can go.
So I can't never go to Lost and Found. I know, baby, you like the lamb chops at Lost and Found, but we can't go there. I can't take you. I got it. That's not right.
Why is it not right? Why is it not okay for you to not take your child to a place where it can go there at?
Well, why can't?
Because it shouldn't be going to that point.
Why can't adults?
That's not for a fact.
Behave properly.
Exactly.
In
let
me ask you. You can't control adults. You can control where your child goes.
But you still shouldn't be able to have to be limited because of other people. I get what you're saying, though.
You can't control what NBA YoungBoy say, but you can stop. Your child don't have to listen to it in your house.
I get this point. I get that point. If I went one time, this is the point. I agree with you. If I've already went one time, and then I went twice, and I see the same shit, then I'm not gonna go back no more. I get that point. But I'm saying though, if it's the first time and someone said, "Hey, they shake ass there," that shouldn't make me have to stop what I'm doing to take my child to experience something that is family oriented at this certain time.
You gotta at that point you gotta make a choice. You have to make a choice. Am I gonna take the chance of taking my my child here when I know it's half naked women and men. They twerk on tables. Booty cheeks is coming out of shorts. I have to make that decision. Do I want my child to even see that? Because at this point, your child don't even understand it. We ain't talking. I'm assuming we're not talking about a 17-year-old boy who's seeing a woman shake ass and he know what it means.
They gonna let us know in the comments. They gonna flame us for being sexist too.
Censorship, man.
Let us know in the comments, man, who y'all think got cooked today, man.
I'm in agreement with Raw, partially with Kenneth. I don't want nobody to think I'm a sexist because I love women.
Well, let me clear that up for the record. Hold on, let me clear that up for the record. He's not a sexist. Yeah, I don't want to take that the wrong way. Just the examples that he was using was kind of turning a little sexist.
I loves the women, man.
Yeah.
I mean, black men love women, right?
Period.
Not all of them.
Period.
See, did he?
Let us know in the comments, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok. We on Facebook. We working on all that, man. We got a lot, man. We got a lot of stuff. We got some different content coming at y'all this summer, man. So just look out. Facts. It ain't gonna be straight podcast, man. We gonna be, we gonna be dibbling and dabbling all kind of stuff. We're gonna try to give y'all a whole 360 of how this channel works.
Facts.
Let them know something.
If I become a sex symbol for y'all, man, hey, my fault. I'm sorry. That's on you, not me. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Drama Kings podcast, man.
Drama Kings podcast, man. Look, another fire episode. We appreciate all the love, subscriptions, whatever you do, man. Keep on supporting, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody out there that's, working towards, greatness, trying to be millionaires, just trying to do something, man. We support it. We see it. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's greatly appreciated because it's a lot of hard work that go into it. It ain't just getting in front of the camera, man, and talking. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of hard work, and we appreciate who rocking with us right now.
Yeah. We gonna ban that dancing nigga though. We working on that.
Nah, come on the show, bro.
I think it's like
if you see this, come on the show.
It's like 98% people that just do not like that boy.
I don't like the titties on that motherfucker. Pause.
Pause, man. Take a shot for every time you gotta say pause.